and and
so Hi guys, this video will be my twist and moisture routine that I do. Basically, I do a bi-monthly wash, so I wash my hair twice a month, every 2 weeks. In between, right during my wait period, I will moisturize my hair one way or the other. I moisturized my braids today, but this video is before I got these braids. You just have to make sure to continue to moisturize and seal, and in this video I decide to do a twist out as well, or rather a pre-style and then a twist out after my camping weekend. So just before I washed for a couple of days, I was just letting my hair do what it wanted in the wind, all twisted out, and it looked amazing. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Definitely make sure to comment, like if you would like. If you have any suggestions or anything I should change, please definitely leave that in the comments, and you can contact me directly if you would like. My email address will be in the bio. Yeah, I hope that you enjoyed it. See you later. So in this video, I'll be using my Shea Moisture Leave-In Conditioner, which I used in the last video as well. I'll be using my tail comb to separate my hair if I need to. Otherwise, I'll be using my fingers mostly. I'm not going to have clear parts at all. I'm going to use this oil. It's a mixture of castor oil, tea tree oil, coconut oil probably, different mixture. And then I'm going to use my shea butter and coconut oil mix as well. Basically, I am re-moisturizing, so I first put in my leave-in conditioner. If my hair feels extremely dry, I'll add some spritz of water as well. But if it doesn't, then I'll just put the leave-in conditioner as my liquid. At the front, sometimes I guess I like to do better parts at the front, just because it's the front of my head, but honestly, I'm doing this for a twist out, and so I'm not going to pay too much attention to whether the parts are clear or not. I have already put in some leave-in conditioner. I'm adding leave-in conditioner, and then I'm going to put some oil. After I've put that oil in, I will use the shea butter and coconut oil mix last. Sometimes I skip the extra oil because there's already coconut oil in my shea butter mixed, so I shouldn't need to use it. But in this video I used both because I was going to then twist my hair, and so I wanted to use both, and I wanted to see how it would come out, and it came out pretty well, and you'll see that at the end of the video. Alright, I then start twisting it, and I try to show you in the video how I twist. If you're not getting good grip, get a little bit more of shea butter, or you can use some curl or twist and lock. That works really well for me as well, just to give it a bit of slip so that it can twist tautly. Make sure to twist tautly though, because if you don't, it'll just unravel. And I'm having so much fun in this video. Wow. I don't even remember what I was listening to, but yeah, that's what I do, and I basically do that for my whole head. And I start it in the front, and then I go to the back. Sometimes I start in the back and I go to the front. And you can see I've separated it into 4 sections, the other 3 being in Bantu knots right now. And I just split it, and then I twist, and I move on with my life. I'm not going for the most amazing twists in the world, because I am just going to unravel them. Again, I use a metal clip here. I always will suggest that you use a plastic one. It's less likely to break your hair, but I haven't managed to go out and get my plastic ones yet. But it will do for now. Just be gentle, and be gentle putting it in and gentle taking it out, and if you have a metal one. But definitely plastic is better in this case. I just finished, and I finished in the back last, but basically this is what it looks like. And I'm basically going to probably tie it up for the next day or so, or maybe the next week, depending on if I need to do anything. I'm going camping this weekend, so yeah, I didn't put any gel or anything. I don't really do edge control. But yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving the products that I've been using. I will come back with a after video with the twist out done and any tips. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Bye. Hello, I am untwisting my hair and we're gonna kind of see how this turns out. The twists are pretty defined, which is great, but I have no idea what it'll end up looking like, so let's do this. So I'd already started undoing some of them, but I hadn't got through all that many. So let's see. So I'm basically untwisting each of them one by one. Try to be as careful as possible unless you want to separate them or get less definition. It didn't take more than, I wouldn't say 10-15 minutes, but I took my time, definitely. At this point, I start to split up each twist just to get the thickness that I want. When you first untwist it, it's kind of without volume, I would say. So I would say to get volume, I split up each twist until I feel comfortable with it. And so you can just keep splitting them up. Be careful when you are splitting, because if you do find tangles or knots or anything like that, just be as gentle and take your time with this part. Again, it did not take me that long. I would say an extra 5 minutes just to be careful. I just kept splitting and splitting and splitting until I had the volume that I wanted, and you can do the same. It's all personal. Sometimes you can use a tail comb as well to get some definition at the root. I try to stay away from combs as much as I can. Until our eyes meet, you won't ever be alone. Loving can mend your soul, and it's the only thing that I know. It will get easier, every piece of you is the only thing with us when we die. Okay, so we keep this love in some crap. I am going to spritz a little with water just to get the look I'm going for, which is a bit puffier. Right now, my hair is perfectly textured and stuff like that, but if there's just a little bit of condensation, not a lot, don't overdo this step. Just a little spritz, and that's all you need, and it'll just absorb right up throughout the day. But basically, this is the look. I'm loving it. Can't you tell? I hope that you learned something from this video, and if you have any suggestions for me to improve my frizzy twist out. My hands are a little bit oily actually, so I know that it's still retaining that oil and moisture that I gave it 2 days ago when I re-moisturized. I think I've heard of some people re-moisturizing every day, like spritzing and sealing every single day. I tried that before. It doesn't really work as well for my schedule. To each their own, and so I'm enjoying it. I'm liking it a lot, and as I said, I don't do edge control, and so you can see that I kind of just leave my edges to do what they want. I think they look good, so that's how I do me. I hope that you have a great week. See you next time. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.